The Business Journal Roundtable Series is sponsored by iSynergy, creative digital advertising.
Everybody's a target that has a bank account, basically, is what I tell the clients. And, over the years, the press, not to be mean, has stressed ransoms because they're the big money. That's the big things you see. Somebody got ransomed for $4.6 million. That doesn't affect normally the people within our valley, okay? That's not what they're getting. They're getting hit every day in their bank accounts. And it's very hard for a tool and die shop in Salem to withstand a $141,000 withdrawal from their checking account. And it's gone before they even know about it. So these are the things that when I talk to the clients, I say, you could get ransomed, but here's what's the reality. This is what's probably going to happen, and let's just take care of that, and the ransom's going to come right along with it. So it's changing our narrative as insurance agents as to what we're stressing to the clients.
When you say it's going to come through to their bank account, what does that mean? A fake invoice? I mean, what does that mean?
Oh, there's just so many ways. They can do the fake invoices. The ones that I've seen two of them, almost the same amount of money, where someone has gotten into the system, and once they get in, they just look around. They just scope it all out and get names and phone numbers and addresses, and they look to see who are your accounts payable, who are your accounts receivable, who's going to owe you money. And the one that the most recent one I saw, obviously they saw there was going to be an invoice for $141,000 sent to a certain company, and they spoofed an email and said, "Hi, it's me, and you know what? We had trouble with such and such a bank, so we're going to such and such a bank in Wisconsin instead. They gave us a much better loan interest rate, and so we're going to switch to that bank. So here's our new number, and when you send us this month's check for $141,000, send it to this bank instead." Somebody knows exactly how much you're supposed to pay, and you get that, and you're not checking. You do what they tell you, and the money is gone. And now you've got two people, one that's lost their money and one that's not going to get their money because they have none to pay them with. So that's what's happening in this area every single day, right?
Yeah, and that's going back to what Robert said with the low-hanging fruit. If the criminals could get $10,000 from 10 people very easily, that's a lot easier work than going after one company for $100,000, right? So, and again, we hear this, that our company's too small, who's going to go after us? It's not, like Robert said, it's not about that. They go after everybody. It doesn't matter. And unfortunately, the only press you see is the big companies, the MGMs of the world, the Caesars that got breached, that kind of stuff. But I promise you, it's all the smaller ones that don't make the news.
The Business Journal Roundtable Series is sponsored by iSynergy, creative digital advertising.